Then you're watching me wipe up the strawberry juice that spilled on the counter. Which is probably citrus, right?
Uh-huh. But it won't do nothing to this granite, though.
Okay. Okay, Joe. Because it was the most different. The fact that it was man-made and that it was an aggregate of a composite of multiple stones was not traditional. I wanted to pick something out that nobody else would have. Well, we knew it was marble, so we knew that marble was probably the least suitable stone for a kitchen countertop. But we've tried to be good with it.
Okay. All right. Now, after 2 years, if someone were to try to sell it to you now, would you buy it again?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's still really beautiful. It's still really unique. You know, maybe I wouldn't use it on a center island. You know, most of the people who buy these stones, I think, use them for room dividers or dining room tables. They don't use them in kitchens, but the kitchen is where I live, so I wanted it to be nice. It took you 4 hours to restore the stone, essentially 4 hours to restore the stone to the way it looked when it came. So if I have to invest the money in 4 hours of labor to bring my stone back to its original luster and purity, you know, it's worth it to be able to enjoy the stone.
Yeah. This is like, this piece here is like, I think you all said like 24,000.
Yeah.
24,000. So every 2 years you're going to spend, what, 1,100 to 1,500 to get it redone? Let's look at the numbers now.
Well,
Different story, huh?
I spend that much money in my gardens to keep my gardens looking a certain way. You don't have hardwood floors and put a hardwood floor down and think that after you put the hardwood floor down that you never have to do anything to it.
But how often do you redo hardwood floors?
I'll probably rescreen the floors this summer or next summer.
Okay. How much square footage do you have as hardwood floors?
Totally in the house, probably 8,000 square feet.
Okay.
But I would only have to do the first floor because the second floor doesn't get a lot of traffic and the third floor doesn't get any.
So you're looking at what, 2,000 square feet for the first floor? 3,000?
3,000 probably.
Okay. Now, I am certain that the hardwood floors, right, does not cost as much as one, the countertop. Two, the amount of square footage the person who is going to come here and rescreen for you every so often, if you break down the square footage, it's still not as expensive as redoing the stone.
That's true, but the stone is way more unique than my hardwood floors. Yes, to restore the hardwood floors per square foot is a lot less than restoring the stone. But people don't walk into my house and look at my hardwood floors and go, oh my God, this is absolutely gorgeous. People walk into the house and look at the stone and it's the first thing they say, where did you get this? I've never seen this before. And it's a stone. It's unique. It's really special. In my last house I had laminate and I could have replaced my laminate 2 or 3, 4 times for what granite countertops were. But the difference in having granite, and now I have to be careful with the granite too, is just the richness of the stone. I mean, it's just, a different look, that the stone brings to a kitchen.
In other words?
It's the beauty. It's art. It's art. You pay for art. You can't eat art, but art enhances your life, which is why we buy art. And I think having nice stones, you have to look at it, is that it's art and not necessarily, a dollar for dollar return. I was thinking the other day, would I do it again? And I think, maybe I would have looked, maybe the petrified wood, which is brown, would have been more durable. But I like this better than the petrified wood. I mean, this was just so unique. I mean, you can sit here and stare at the stone and every day see something different in the stone. It's like one of the movies. Only it doesn't move. It just stays there. You know, it's just way cool. I don't think you get to have anything nice in this world without taking care of it, whether it's a piece of stone, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a garden. There's no such thing as buying something once and then it being beautiful and maintenance-free forever.